Hello, everyone, and welcome to our station, our first station tour at night. And we're starting things off at Hoboken Terminal. And as you guys see, this is Warrington Plaza. That it says Clock Tower and Grand Entrance to Hoboken Terminal, dedicated to George D. Warrington, 1952-2007. A national transportation pioneer, George D. Warrington championed innovative transportation services and landmark projects that expanded capacity, enhanced station quality, and supportive economic development across the nation, especially in his home state, New Jersey. The clock that is on top in 1975, Mr. Warrington worked on behalf of the New Jersey Department of Transportation to pass a bond referendum that funded the creation of New Jersey Transit and its subsidiaries, New Jersey Transit Rail Operations Inc., New Jersey Transit Bus Operations Inc., New Jersey Transit Mercer Inc., and New Jersey Transit Morris Inc. He delivered a check for $322,000 to the federal government that enabled New Jersey Transit to acquire historic Hoboken Terminal. As New Jersey Transit Executive Director from 2002 to 2007, he launched the Midtown Direct, Montclair Riverline Light Rails, an extension of Newark Light Rail and the Hudson-Bergen Light Rail services. And he brought a new level of customer input into new rail car design with introduction of New Jersey's first and popular multi-level vehicles that we were lucky to ride on in both directions. Mr. Warrington partnered with communities, including the city of Hoboken, to leverage transportation access for transit-oriented development. He recognized Hoboken Terminal as the central hub in the transportation network, and what he called a diamond in the rough that offered world-class transportation operations. With funding secured, New Jersey Congressional District Delegation and the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, Mr. Warrington rehabilitated 5 of the terminal's original ferry slips, allowing the restoration of permanent ferry service. Mr. Warrington and Hoboken Mayor David Roberts, through the Share Vision Partnership, restored the terminal's historic clock tower, which was resurrected in 2008 as a waterfront landmark that pays homage to the original 1907 design. Mr. Warrington's tireless work and commitment to public service ensured that this facility will stand out for generations as a gateway to the Hudson River waterfront and to Lower Manhattan. Hoboken's Grand Entrance and Clock Tower are therefore known as Warrington Plaza, a tribute benefiting one of New Jersey's most visionary and important transportation leaders. So officially, we're gonna start off this station tour here at Hoboken Terminal. Guess where? Ferries. As you see, you could take any of the ferries of the New York waterway from here, from Hoboken to Midtown and Manhattan. but right now it's out of service because it's past 9 o'clock. And the ferries provide service to Brookfield Mall area into Midtown. Here's the area. Hoboken Terminal. The information displayed. And now from the ferries, we enter the rail station. And this is the waiting room right here. As you see, it has the men's room right there in front and the women's room right here to my right. Also, it has 2 stories. But right now, it's in the process of being restored. But as the same as we witness in other NJT stations, homeless folks. The ticket windows are closed except for one. And as you guys remember, back in September of 2017, there was an unfortunate incident here at Hoboken Terminal that one person got killed because of a train passing the area of that particular area right over there in the yellow. And that train literally entered this area right here that we at and created a nightmare for those commuters that depend on this, let's say, transit hub, one of the biggest in New Jersey. We have 2 ATMs of Bank of America. And not only that, Hoboken Terminal is a multimodal hub. Because we have New Jersey Transit Bus Operations Inc. right here. In the hours of operation of the terminal, this is track 1, and as you see, here's the ferry service to and from Hoboken and JT Terminal to Pier 11 on Wall Street, the World Financial District, or in other words, Brookfield Mall, in Midtown at West 39th Street, and also at 14th Street here at Hoboken. You have the Midtown and the World Financial Center, and then Weehawken, Edgewater, and also you have Liberty Harbor, Peloton Hook, and of course Port Liberty. And of course you have the Jersey Transit rail system, and of course the Hudson Bergen Light Rail. And the Hudson Bergen Light Rail has two branches. You have the West Side Avenue all the way to Tolney Avenue. You have the Tolney Avenue and Hoboken service that operates only on weekdays. Plus, you have the Hoboken and 8th Street service that is at Bayonne. And over here is the track setting. We are at track 1. The ferry landing, the ferry slips from 1 to 5. Lackawanna Park. And over here at the very end is the Hudson Bergen Light Rail. And over here we see the buses that cover the area of Hoboken and Jersey City. So as you guys see, technically this terminal right here is in the borderline of Hoboken and Jersey City. But the Hudson Bergen Light Rail ends in the Jersey City side, while all the rest terminates in the Hoboken side of town. And plus, a half a mile away from the terminal, you have the Hoboken University Medical Center. You have the Stevens Institute of Technology, Sinatra Park. You have the Hudson River Waterfront Walkway in the Maxwell Place Park. You have the Hoboken Historical Museum. And of course, the New Jersey Transit System. And of course, today we took the main line from here all the way to Passaic. So let's continue. In approximately 15 minutes. Let's continue. Track 3 is closed. Track 4 is open. Track 5 is open. Track 6 is open also. Track 7 is open. Track 8 is open. We have train 1173 to Southern. We have here track 10, another train to Southern. So in other words, this train right here, track 11, is going to Harriman on the main line. That's train number 67. And on track 9, that's the 1117 train towards Southern. That's train number 1183. Let's continue on. This is the main board. There's the station master, the customer service office. And we have over here track 14, the train number 449 going to Gladstone. Meanwhile, here on track 15 is the train number 5045 going to Spring Valley. Depart at 9:44. And that's the train that we came in, the multi-level train on track 16. And I know that my fellow contributor Andy Quinto will love this. So we have track 17 and 18. And of course, who could it be in a station with this kind of view of Lower Manhattan and having the skyline of Jersey City? Into that area, we're gonna arrive in about maybe 30 minutes to an hour. And like we saw in the map there, in other words, this part right here is the one that divides Hoboken and Jersey City. And of course, see Metro North equipment here at Hoboken as part of the service on the Port Jervis lines and the Pascagoula Valley lines. And we have some service changes that will affect this weekend the Hudson Bergen Light Rail. On Saturday, June 8th from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., all Hudson Bergen Light rails will arrive and depart on track 2 at 22nd Street and 34th Street due to construction work north of 8th Street Station. So trains will operate between West Side Avenue and Tulane Avenue every 20 minutes, but departing at 8 minutes after the hour, 28 minutes after the hour, and 48 minutes after the hour. And from Hoboken to 8th Street and Bayonne will be at the top of the hour, 20 minutes after the hour, and 40 minutes after the hour. That means northbound. Southbound is 16 minutes, 36 and 56. And at Hoboken, 5, 25 and 45. And on Sunday, it will be the same schedule. Oops, that means that the Hudson Bergen Light Rail is departing. So that train is going towards Bayonne. And the next train will depart in around 29 minutes. So as you see, tracks 1 and 2 of the Hudson Bergen Light Rail is for 8th Street service. That means Bayonne. And tracks 3 and 4 belong to Tulane. Track 4 belongs to Tulane Avenue. But that train looks like it's going towards Lincoln Harbor. So it's pretty odd that there's no track 3 on the Hudson Bergen Line rail. As you see, it's very similar to the train in Washington, D.C., being overhead. But it is barely impossible to do the lethal. So on this side of the terminal is Jersey City. And from this side of the terminal, we could see the tower that we was referring to at the beginning of the station tour. And we have a view of the Empire State Building that tonight is lit in orange. Meanwhile, we have the World Trade Center lit, the spiral lit in red. And if you're going towards Sunderland Avenue on weekends and holidays, take the Bayonne train, in other words the 8th Street train, and transfer at Newport. But how do you get a ticket to get on the Hudson Bergen Line rail? Simple. You come over here, and you select one way. $2.25. If it's for disabled, it will be $1.10. Oh, it has... What? You could buy monthly tickets here too. So once you get the ticket from here, you come here, insert the ticket, and it's going to validate it. And as we see, we are at essentially the track is right there, and the next Sunderland Avenue train departs at 27 minutes, and the next Bayonne 8th Street bound light rail departs in 25 minutes. So, oops, that gate shouldn't be open, because that gate, if you pass that gate, you're entering in forbidden zone, and if you enter in forbidden zone, you could get arrested. And one rule, no skateboarding, no roller skating, and walk with bike. And that is not essentially the case. And this is the long slip that we were referring to. The long slip, that's this right here, essentially separates Hoboken and Jersey City. So now for the grand finale. Where is it that we're gonna end this station tour? And remember, for this and for instance, if you're in the Manhattan side near, let's say, Christopher Street, you could see Hoboken Terminal. Or anywhere in the, let's say, in the West Village area along the Hudson River Park. There's the clock once again. And now the train that we took over here as 11:30, now it became train 1281. And all aboard on train 1645 towards Spring Valley on track 15. And this has been the longest station tour that I have done in my time being rail fan. And where are we gonna end it? That's a good question. Ooh, graffiti. Where are we gonna end our station tour? Where we gonna end our station tour? Bingo! The psychopath! Yep, we're gonna end it at the psychopath. Here at Hoboken. Let me get my card out, my SmartLink card, which I used this afternoon. We have two options. Either take it to WTC like we did earlier tonight, or take it towards 33rd Street. Okay, so the WTC train is and the 33rd Street train is coming in 8 minutes. And as you guys see this, let's see our Hoboken is 3 off. The trains arriving at this platform on this track on my right. They can open either side, either on that side or this side. Or here track 1, it can also open towards that side or to this side as So having that in mind, thank you for joining us at this station tour here at Hoboken Terminal.